Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Protomario, and Nintendo has come out with a lot of information. Today's video is going to be discussing about the Nintendo service called Nintendo Account and the first smart mobile game called MiiTomo. Now, the smartphone game follows in the footsteps of Tomodachi Life, but with a lot less player interaction and control in it, and the Nintendo Account is basically a hub for owners of Nintendo hardware as well as PC and smartphone users to use a cloud service to transfer data between mobile and console games. So the Nintendo Account doesn't have a massive amount of information out there detailing how it's going to work, so we're going to focus on the MiiTomo side. So this is going to be one of the first smart games Nintendo releases, even though Pokemon Go is a phone game, but I guess this is considered to be the first mobile game. I don't know, guys, you know, playing with words here, trying to get the clicks in these news articles. Your guess is as good as mine. It's been delayed until March 2017 and will be the first of 5 mobile games that will be launching. It's going to be a free-to-play app, but it will allow for people to incentivize them to download the DLC, which will be like extra stuff, add-ons, things of that nature. The game is basically using your Miis to communicate with other people, but it's not you. The Miis themselves will be doing it themselves, and you will have little to no interaction with them without your direct influence. Nintendo says this is a way to encourage interaction between people who are shy, and I gotta tell you, I'm not exactly sure if that's just Japan culture, because here in America, most people don't mind just talking to each other in an online setting, in online games, things of that nature, so your guess is as good as mine on that. Also, the other games, the 4 out of the 5 games that have not been mentioned, will be mobile releases that will be paid to download. There's no add-ons, there's no microtransaction talk yet. It is just going to be a straight pay for this, download it on your phone, play it if you want, things of that nature. Instead of targeting the year's end as planned, Nintendo are now looking to roll out in March 2016. According to the new company CEO, Tatsumi, the delay is partly due to give the company time to market the game, since the efforts currently are centered around the holiday lineup, and he expressed doubt that mobile would make up a significant portion of its revenue. But then he went on to say that mobile games will be focused on increasing the value of its console IP, which kind of makes me wonder about MiiTomo. Currently, there's no Tomodachi Life on consoles. Maybe he was talking about the 3DS, but when you're talking about the 3DS, you usually call it a portable system, mobile system, handheld, something like that. You don't call it a console, because it's not a console. So it makes me wonder, this is what I'm thinking is going on at Nintendo. What they're doing is they're making these small side phone games. They see the market for smartphones. People click and download games all the time that they seem to like. They're like, oh, Cut the Rope looks really cool, man, I'm gonna download that. Oh, this RPG looks really cool. Crossy Road, Smashy Road, you know, Family Feud, Pac-Man. And then they're like, I really liked Pac-Man. I'm going to go ahead and get the console game, I think. And there you go. Now Namco has made quite a bit of a profit, not only from the person playing the Pac-Man game, watching the ads, but also getting a console version. And they made a double sale, because the person played it on their phone, and they're like, man, I'd really like to get this on the console. I'd really like to get this on my 3DS and have an actual controller and a much more sit-down setting type of game instead of just being on my phone. And they do go and get those things, and I feel like Nintendo's going to do this. They're going to put out games like a miniaturized version of Zelda that can be picked up and played for a couple minutes, and then they're going to make a console version of almost similar same game, or game type, same mechanics, things of that nature, and people are going to be like, man, I really love that Zelda game on my cell phone. I should go get a Wii U, or I should go get a Nintendo NX, or whatever. So with all these details coming out about Nintendo, you guys have got to comment down below what you think is going to happen. I feel like there's going to be one big giant cloud unified system for a portable device. I don't feel like Nintendo is developing its own smartphone. I could be 100% wrong. I don't feel like they're developing their own smartphone, but I do feel like there's going to be one giant cloud unified device for you to just play, stream your Nintendo games on, and that's how it's going to work. I mean, Microsoft almost does it currently, allowing you to stream games to your Windows 10 PC, and, you know, there's other people who have modified hardware to stream it on the fly. There's things that stream games onto tablets, like the NVIDIA Shield and things of that nature, so it's not too far-fetched to think that Nintendo won't go that route as well, since they are talking about having a handheld work in tandem with a console, and now they're developing games for smartphones and things of that nature. I'm very happy to see that they're not completely going the smartphone route, but who knows what the future is going to hold, because 20 years ago I never thought in a million years that Capcom would just be a smartphone developing company with the games that they were releasing 20 years ago. Oh man, who would have thought? And by the way, it's not entirely impossible that Nintendo wouldn't make a smartphone, because Pepsi has a smartphone. Yeah, look it up. Pepsi has a smartphone, believe it or not. I'm not even trolling you right now. Go ahead and Google it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think about all this news in the comments below, and I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. Do you think Nintendo will make it? What's your favorite thing about Nintendo, and do you think that will carry over to the new updates that they're doing, and would you play a Nintendo cell phone game? Thanks for watching, and as always, happy gaming.
And now, the important decision of joining the Maverick Rebellion. We are a tight group of individuals who rebel against stereotypes and greater evils that are commonly accepted. ISPs, children being conned out of games, sexism in video games. Enough is enough, and the Mavericks have had it. If you choose to subscribe or stay subscribed, you are joining the fight against injustice by watching my numerous video topics, from net neutrality to publishers covering up botched releases. The Mavericks are always informed on the issues plaguing your gaming experience today, so don't be left out in the cold, and don't let those people keep you down. Join the Maverick Rebellion today and become a member of the community that will listen and engage with you. What are you waiting for? Just click subscribe and you'll be in good company. Mavericks unite!